Pleasant good morning, everyone. Definitely a pleasure to be alive once again this morning. This is Clifton David Ryan coming to you live all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. And I just want to say to you guys this morning, TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. I'm so happy to be alive this morning, and I know that Monday morning is definitely one of the toughest mornings for most persons coming out of the weekend. I know it's a very tough time for most persons struggling to get out of bed after a relaxing weekend, getting back on your feet, running around the house, getting the children ready for school, getting yourself prepared for work. You know, it's good to have you guys that are on the spicy. My wife is on. Hey, Lighter Lewis, man. Good to see you on the live this morning. Emma, right? Emma. Yes, good to see you on the live also this morning. I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name, Emma, so I'll just say Emma for now. Good to see you guys on the live. Yeah, so thank God it's Monday, guys. Thank God it's Monday. And I don't know about you. I know some people have the Monday morning blues. It's hard to get out and, you know, start that commute out to the job that you have, or maybe even to the business that you have based on your location. But I'm just here to give you guys some encouragement this morning. You know, put some kind of inspiration inside of you that would help you to, you know, get going with a little more zest, a little more strength, a little more inspiration this morning. So, thank God it's Monday. And I just want to leave a quick thought with you guys this morning. And that thought is simply this. It's a simple quote that I have. I wrote this quote, I think, maybe about 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And it simply says, expand your mind. You'll be amazed as to what fits in it. Expand your mind. You'll be amazed at what fits in it. I believe sometimes, guys, that we keep our minds so closed sometimes. We keep our minds so, we limit our minds. But the truth of the matter is that we could think about anything. There's anything we could really think about. And if you really get to thinking sometimes and allow your mind to expand, you'll really be amazed at some of the ideas that would fit inside of there. You know, I think sometimes about the persons that, the Wright brothers, who, you know, came up with the idea of an airplane, you know, flying this chunk of metal through the air. And, you know, some persons will think that this is not even possible. I just want you to think for a minute. When the Wright brothers came up with the idea of you know, inventing this airplane, the aircraft, I want you to think for a minute of the persons, their friends, their relatives, who might have told them, you know, hey, that's not a good idea. I don't think that is possible. Are you crazy? Yeah, I can just imagine all of the different things that would have been said to them from, you know, just this simple expansion of their mind. And I'm just thinking, why did they even think about coming up with this aircraft? And I believe it's probably a problem that they were actually trying to solve. They were thinking about how they could get from one place to the next, not having to be on the ground. I don't know, but they came up with this idea of flying a chunk of metal through the air. And I know that they would have failed many times along the way trying to get this thing done. But that failure really and truly was just teaching them ways that it will not work. So they could just eliminate it and continue moving on. So I want to encourage you guys this morning, whatever your life situations are, whatever you are going through this morning, you could expand your mind a little bit more instead of limiting it. All right? And with the question that you could ask yourself, because some people just say to themselves, they can't. I can't. And when you think like that, it actually closes your mind because you have already, you know, shut down all your ability to think because you already said, I can't. However, if you say, or ask yourself rather the question, how can I? How can I? That stimulates your brain a little bit and gets you to thinking instead of different options, ways that you could actually accomplish or, get something done. So I'll encourage you again this morning, expand your mind, and you will be amazed. You will be amazed at what fits in it. Remember, don't say to yourself, I can't, but rather ask yourself, how can I? I'll repeat that again because I've tried it several times. Several times I've tried it. Instead of saying, I can't, ask yourself instead, how can I? This is going to help your mind to expand, stimulate your brain to get to thinking, and different options are going to pop into your mind. Trust me, it's not something that I've just heard from someone and I'm just, giving you the information. It's something that I've heard and I've thought about and even written a quote about it. And I have practiced it for quite a number of years. And it really, really, really does work. So instead of saying to yourself, I can't, instead ask yourself, how can I? How can I? Your mind begins to expand, the different ideas comes in, and you will find a solution to some of the issues or some of the problems that you may be facing. Yeah? So, blessings to every single one of you. I'm happy that you jumped on CDR Inspiration this morning once again. This is actually my 17th episode of CDR Inspiration, previously known as Monday Morning Motivation. This is the 17th episode, guys, and I'm happy. I thank every single one of you that normally jump on this live on a Monday morning. I go live every single Monday morning at 6:45 a.m. And if you get value from the lives that I share, I want you to share these lives with someone else that you believe it could really help. I've also created my YouTube channel, so you guys could go to YouTube and search hashtag CDR Inspiration, or you could search Clifton David Ryan and you'll see my YouTube channel. So some of the lives that I've done in the past, I've already uploaded a few of them, and I'm going to upload a couple more again so that you guys would be able to access all of my lives and any other videos that I share right on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel now, you'll actually see one of my favorite lives that I've done. It was not one of my CDR Inspiration. It was actually one of my lives that I did on a trip, dream vacation actually, in the Maldives. It was one of the best times of my life, I could say. I really, really enjoyed that trip, guys. It was really, really an awesome trip. And I did that live, guys. That live was called From Picton to a Paradise. Some of you know that I'm from Picton Road, Laventille originally. And from where I was to where I am today, I just want to say God is an awesome God. So blessings to you guys once again. Jump on my YouTube channel and you can subscribe to my channel, so once I upload videos, you'll be able to get the notification that I uploaded a new video to my YouTube channel, and you'll always have it there for a source of inspiration or motivation. So blessings to you guys once again. Have an excellent Monday, an excellent week, an excellent end of month. I know the month is closing off. Don't get too frustrated having the bills to pay and whatnot. And if you think that you can't pay them, don't say to yourself that I can't do this month, but instead ask yourself, how can I? How can I? Very powerful question. Just 3 words, how can I? Alright guys, so blessings to you. Have an excellent day, an excellent week, an excellent end of month, and an excellent life. God's blessings to every one of you. See you next week Monday morning for CDR Inspiration. Bye guys. Love you all.